you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
What's up, my vlogging world? How y'all doing out there? I messed up my own intro already. And welcome to another video, guys. Today I have decided to do another storytime video where I kind of introduce more of my friend group, stuff like that. As you can already see, I'm already joined by one of them. Y'all know her from Get to Know My Sisters, Steffiie Staycoff.
Hello, guys.
So this video is pretty much going to be us sort of reminiscing on old times, on how we first met, and a couple things. She actually sent me. She's more organized than I am, guys. She sent me a whole pinpoint of things about how we can sort of make this video stay on point and more organized, because without it, I think our ADHD would just go out the roof. So, anyway, guys, if y'all are looking forward to this video, of course, hit the like button down below. If you guys want to become a part of the vlogging world today, of course, hit the subscribe button. And if you guys want to get notified whenever I upload a video, of course, hit the bell. So, I think we should both start on how we kind of first met.
We both went to the same college. We actually met through a mutual friend, Tim, near, I believe, my memory's not that great, but I think we were all playing pool, and he introduced you.
Yeah.
Pretty much the gaming club.
I don't think it was actually Tim. I believe it was Ian.
Was it?
Because I didn't meet Tim until after you.
Weird.
Yeah.
I remember, hanging out with the both of you.
Yeah, but
Ian did bring a lot of people in.
Ian's the one that brought me into the gamer corner, and that was kind of the end, towards the end of the gamer corner. So, but I stayed a little bit longer to play pool, and that's how I met. That's how I met you, actually. Yeah. So we met at Weesach Hall, I think is what it was called. HH is what we called it, and we met. I think during a game of pool, actually.
Which is weird, because we had been going to the same school for, I want to say, a whole semester before that. They used to have TVs there for the gamers to play, and those were gone. Me and Sean both remember the TVs, but we never met each other. Yeah,
I was, like I said, I was there to like the very end of it when HH took away all the TVs, and so I just stayed there to play. After my classes, of course, I usually stayed just to play pool or ping pong. So what were your first thoughts about me?
My first thoughts. Well, the first thing I noticed was you matched very well. I think you were wearing Jordans, then you got your basketball shorts. I don't remember what kind of shirts you were wearing, but they were always the same color. And it was a different outfit every day, but I took notice to it. I also knew he was extremely kind. He knew I was going through a lot. I was only 19, and I had I think he was less than 1 year old, but working part-time at Walmart. And he just give me muffins and stuff to tide me over, make sure I got through my day, and hang out and play pool, though I really sucked.
Yeah, I remember that, the outfits. It took me a while to really think of those, but yes, I had Tim has them now. They were orange and blue Jordan shorts. They were black Jordan shoes, and the shirt was actually a black Jordan shirt. So
I swear your shoes always matched your outfit.
They did.
Every day.
I knew college to be one of the times to where I could sort of, I guess, invest in my individuality. Because back in high school, man, they were tough, man. Like they were tough. Like they called you a poser and all this stuff, man. So I figured college would be one of those times to kind of outlook on everything.
Definitely fit your personality. I knew you played basketball a lot.
I did. My first thoughts on Stephanie, and to you vlogging world people out there, you're gonna find this kind of hilarious. I actually had a crush on Stephanie. Yep. Scandalous. I thought she was incredibly kind, incredibly thoughtful. She had a lot going for her, but also, like she had stated, I also noticed that she was going through a lot. I mean, she just had a kid, and everything like that. So I didn't know exactly what that felt like having a kid, because I don't have any, but I know a young mother, they go through a lot, especially when dealing with a newborn. So I felt sympathy for her, and I was always there for her as best I could. So yeah. How did we get close?
I know we hung out a lot with the whole group, and you were really good with my son, and that had a lot to do with it. If I was able to trust somebody with my kid and to be around me and just hang out with me and my child, that brought me closer to them.
Yeah.
That normally meant they were a good person, you know?
Yeah, I know I was one of those people to, I mean, I'm okay with kids. I'm not, I want to say the greatest, but
Nah, he's great.
I had a niece, not similar in age, because she's my niece is now 13 years old.
3 years older.
Yeah, so I kind of understood how kids can be. So there's that. So I learned from that. So dealing with kids, not so different from me. Yeah, I would say that's how we got close, is basically just dealing with everything, college, life situations.
And the gaming.
Yeah.
We had gaming in common.
Yeah, we did. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to talking about this one. Why did we stop talking?
Well, I had no clue why we stopped talking. You just stopped hanging around. I didn't know what was going on. We used to hang out every lunch together.
We did.
And you were gone.
Yeah, so she didn't find this out until last year, right? Or was it 2 years ago?
I believe 2 years ago.
So 2 years ago, I finally explained to her exactly what happened. And this is through mutual friends. Well, not really friends anymore per se, but mutual people that we knew. And they pretty much threatened me to stay away from her, because because apparently they knew my intentions before I even knew them, apparently. And they thought I was trying to take her away from them. Blah, 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 blah. I was just like, what? Like, she's a real cool friend and everything, but no, like, yeah, like they
Kinda like still the high school mentality.
Yes, it's ridiculous. So they pretty much threatened me, and if I didn't stay away from her, they would kick my ass. So me being me, I stayed away, and oh my God, it was probably one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
Yeah, you missed all the crazy me moments. I was not chill back then.
No, she was not.
I'm a little chill now.
But we're not going to get into that one, because that is not safe for vlogs. Oh, and you put here, then you ended up moving to Virginia, so that's another reason, I think, why.
Yeah, I stopped talking to pretty much everyone in Texas. I just felt like I was starting a new life. I am a military brat, so
Yeah.
moving around a lot. None of my friends really stayed friends with me. So in my mindset it was, well, I'm so far away, no one's going to really hang out with me. The thing is, anytime I came back to visit, I would visit Tim when I was visiting my parents, and Sean was there.
Oh, God.
They were all playing Minecraft. I've never seen Minecraft a day in my life. I did not understand putting blocks on the ground and how that would be enjoyable.
No, she did not. And now she is probably the most addicted person on the realm.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. She makes some incredible builds though, guys. Like insane builds. Like she built this castle. This castle in Minecraft, man. It's awesome.
I will say that was one of the hardest builds I've done.
Out of every build she has done, my castle is one of the hardest. Well, it's because she had to do it from scratch. She had to put a whole diagram on paper to get everything precise. Like she even did my tree outside and my freaking shed. So yeah, but yes, and she says she thought I hated her because every time she came to visit, I didn't say anything to her. But that's not true. I was just
hyper-focused gamer mentality.
Exactly. I was just so focused on trying to do what I was going to do. Guys, I had pizza rolls, I had Sprite, and I had Minecraft. Focus. Back then, I thought those were my 3 biggest addictions, and I was just boom. So, there's that. Then she came back to see her parents in Texas. That's something else you put.
Oh, I actually moved back about 5 years ago almost to have my 3rd kiddo. And I stayed with my parents for a little bit. Then I got my own house, but I didn't reconnect with anybody. Again, because I thought nobody would want to hang out. I should have reached out.
It happens.
Here's the thing. I had no choice after one of my other friends had bought me some AirPods, and I went to go Walmart pick them up.
So
who did I run into?
So, as most of y'all know, through a long time ago vlog, I used to work for Walmart pickup. And I'm usually the one that goes to the tower, or not the tower, but back then it was like cabinets, to go dispense stuff, because I was the quote unquote face of pickup because of my personality. So, I get. I look at my little. I'm gonna use my phone as an example. My TC, and I'm just like, this name looks familiar. And so I go up there, and we make eye contact for like a minute, and we're just like awkwardly just staring at each other. Hi. She did not know how to react at all. I thought it was the funniest thing. I thought I said something wrong just by saying hi, and so I gave her her AirPods that our friend Steve Jennings bought for her, and she left. I was just like, I looked back and forth. I'm like, okay, and then you don't know this part, so I went back to the back area, and I told my coworkers, like, I think I might have said something wrong to this old friend of mine. They were like, "What do you mean?" Because I told them, like, yeah, this is an old friend from college, and I just said hello to her, and she just like looked all weird and said hi and then bye, and I'm just like, okay. And they were just like, oh well, they didn't know what to say. So not even 5 minutes later after that, man, she messaged me.
I did apologize because I was in complete shock. I didn't run into anybody that I knew.
Yeah.
So running into someone like that totally caught me off guard.
No. That makes sense.
Yeah, messaged you.
And then yeah, go ahead.
Because I started messaging you, I also started messaging Tim and found out that you guys still hang out together and everything. And
yeah.
That you guys were having a get together, and Tim's like, "You're more than welcome to come over." I said, "I have to bring the kids. Are you sure? Can you ask Sean?" And Sean's like, "Yeah, she can come over."
I mean, it was a good way to reconnect with everyone. And then you brought Little Caesar's Pizza back to the castle. We talked. We played. I think we played a game. I'm not entirely sure, but
I think we did. What game was it?
I have no idea.
I think it was a card game.
Probably, but it was probably Uno. But yeah, so and ever since that day, she kept coming over to hang out, and that's actually another point on your little thing here was how hanging out with you made me feel made me feel second home?
So mostly I just stayed at my parents and didn't get out much, and went. It's difficult going places with 3 kids.
Yes.
But anytime I came to Sean's, they were comfortable there. They had their own places to sit. They'd play all his video games because Sean has many.
Woo!
And even were involved in some of the game nights where we play Mario Party. They all really enjoyed that and watched movies together. It really felt like family. So I had 2 separate households of family here, and a lot of the time I had stuff on my mind because, again, I was going through things once again, and he'd keep my mind off of it by game nights, just hanging out and getting me out of the house. So.
Yeah. And something else that I have not said in another vlog, she's the one, like, this woman right here is the one that actually made me nickname my house the Castle, because our first group chat that she created was my second home, and then me and her started talking, and we decided, because we kind of acted more of nights and stuff like that, we decided to nickname each other, and then we decided to call it Hopeful Castle in the group chat.
Very tight knit. Again, it's like family there.
Yeah, so this woman right here is the one that literally created all the nicknames, the Hopeful Castle name, and just, yeah, all in all, I think this woman is the glue that keeps us all together. We all make we all make our mistakes in life. Like, even to this very day, we still all make mistakes, but it comes down to it of who's really going to be there for you. Me and Steffiie have been, besides my high school and childhood friends, me and her have been known each other for almost 10 years. And even though we go out of contact for 5 of them, we're still friends to this very day.
Yeah, it's like nothing ever happened. And those are your real friends. When you have this big gap and you're able to start off like there was never a time you weren't together.
Yeah. Like, she is, as I said in one of the Get to Know Me videos, is this girl is my sister. We would die for each other. We would kill for each other. But everything. So.
Because I love you.
Love you too, sis.
Sean, blah, blah, blah. It's because I love you.
like no matter what stupid thing I've done that day, it's always, Sean, you're an idiot. But I still love you.
Always be there.
Always. And I think that was everything you would put. Let me double check. She's very organized, people. Oh, you had one more point, but I think we pretty much covered it. But let's go over it one more time of why we are besties now.
We make sure we get through the things that we need to get through, no matter what in our lives. We, hold each other up. We're always there to make sure no one's left behind or falls back. I know not only was I going through stuff, you were going through stuff too. And again, I'm really good at organizing. I help you get the house together and everything, get your mind off of that. And you gave me a place to go. So we've always been there for each other. And we'll always be best friends.
You know what I thought about this too? I just thought about this. We reconnected in February. Because Steve got you those AirPods for your birthday.
Yeah.
And
I came over
I think
about a month later, I think.
And we were discussing I think over Messenger. I'm not sure if you have the original message or not, but we were discussing over Messenger how I lost my father that same month. I believe it was the universe saying like, hey, you need to go back into this boy's life. Help him. You both have issues. Help him. You'll help each other. So she helped me through a lot of that. Almost every year after that, she was there for me. She's been there through a lot of my breakdowns. Oh man, like I remember sitting on her porch during, I think, New Year's, saying that, you know, I was suicidal. You made Jay follow me home.
I did not want to leave you alone, and I knew I couldn't follow you, but someone needed to be there because I care about you. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Same. So, I think us having so much in common when it comes to our own mental issues and gaming and caring for each other, you know, I think that's one of the reasons why we're so close to this very day. But yeah, so I think that's all I got. You got anything else?
That's it. You've got all my points.
Woohoo! Alright guys, so once again, one of my best friends, part of my family, Steffiie Staycoff, everyone. If you guys have enjoyed this video, of course, please hit that like button down below. If you guys want to see more of Steffiie Staycoff, there are plenty of videos with her in it. She has been in at least 100 or more. So go check them out and subscribe to become a part of the vlogging world today. And if you guys want to get notified whenever I upload another video, of course, hit that bell. And we will see y'all in that next video, guys.
Bye.
If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where